Now, from the station on your side, this is Wavy News 10.
And right off the top at 6, we have breaking news. The mystery raid at a Newport News business has turned into a big bust of drugs and money.
Millions of dollars involved here. Needless to say, the 4 men hauled away from the scene are facing big trouble. The news release sent to us by the feds reads like something you'd see in an action movie.
Cash, cocaine, and cross-country drug running, all part of this investigation, and it all came down to a head yesterday at a business on 39th Street in Newport News off 664. What we didn't know then was a major operation at this nondescript building.
And just in the past hour, video in of the suspects leaving federal court for jail. All 4 of them faced a judge around 4 o'clock, and all of them could wind up in jail for the rest of their lives.
Tending your sides, Aaron Kelly's been working on this story since it broke yesterday and has a big update for us tonight. Aaron?
Well, according to court documents, the man who had been leasing the garage, one of the defendants, told investigators that he had previously received containers for someone else to pick up but didn't know what was inside them. And according to those documents, he told investigators that he received a small compensation for doing so. James Alexander says he saw a large truck backing up in an alley while at work Thursday morning. And 45 minutes later, this.
It sounded like they tore the door down. They was knocking on the back door. And I went and opened the door to look. And shoot, when I opened the door, they put all them guns on me. Told me to put my hands up, walk backwards.
He was later released. 4 men were charged in what investigators are calling a large-scale cocaine trafficking conspiracy. According to court paperwork, agents searched a garage near 39th Street in Roanoke and found nearly 120 pounds of cocaine and 100 bundles of cash worth $5,000 to $10,000 each. Court paperwork says the trailer's records showed it had 16 border crossings between the U.S. and Mexico in the past 6 months. One of the men charged, who leased the garage, admitted he was, quote, a nickel and dime cocaine dealer, the documents say.
It was all right with us. Well, we knew all those mechanics. We talk together. If they need something, we got it. We get them. We need it, they get it to us.
And court paperwork shows that agents actually had been monitoring 2 of the defendants days before the raid, and after they saw another person leave the area with 2 bags in a vehicle, they did a traffic stop. That was yesterday. Live in Newport News, Aaron Kelly, 10 on your side.
All right, thank you, Aaron. Might be a lot more coming up to this story. If we get any developments over the weekend, you can find it all on Wavy.com and on our mobile app.
Also tonight, a sexual attack reported at a school in Franklin, but the story has changed since we first reported it this morning. A girl had claimed 5 boys assaulted her at Franklin High School, but now the Commonwealth's attorney says those boys will not face charges. 10 on your side, Jason Marks sorts out all of the new developments for us from Franklin.
Well, for almost 2 weeks, Franklin police investigators have been looking into this alleged sexual assault. What they did here is they finished their case, and then they sent it over to the Commonwealth's attorney, who was going to determine if any charges should be filed. We now know that the Commonwealth's attorney has decided not to pursue any criminal charges against the 5 teens at the center of this investigation. Let me give you some background here. This all took place allegedly on October 11th. That's when this incident happened. Police say a 15-year-old girl told the principal the next day that she had been sexually assaulted by several male students in a bathroom. School officials tell us the girl in this case is a special needs student. We're told there were 5 teenagers who were suspended after this. Some of them are special needs, others are football players, according to school officials. Now, as we mentioned, police investigated the case, turned it over to the Commonwealth's attorney, who found no wrongdoing here. School officials tell me that the 5 teens, along with the 15-year-old girl, are still on suspension. They will have individual disciplinary hearings in this case to determine if and when they come back to school. Of course, we will keep you posted on this, but for now, that's the latest here in Franklin. Jason Marks, 10 on your side.
School officials in Virginia Beach are getting out the word about a bus stop scare this morning on Marlboro Drive in Kempsville. They say 2 Providence Elementary School students are waiting for a bus when someone in a pickup truck pulled up and motioned for them to come over. No words were exchanged during the incident. Police were notified right away and had extra patrols in the neighborhood today.
New tonight, a plea for help for victims of Hurricane Matthew in Virginia. Governor Terry McAuliffe has officially sent off a letter to the president and FEMA requesting federal disaster assistance for several cities of Hampton Roads. The governor said the storm severely impacted 9 communities and some 2,000 homes. He added that many of those homeowners did not have flood insurance because the homes were not in flood zones. In this storm, it didn't make much of a difference. We'll talk about the weekend's weather now. The winds of change are blowing in. I'm here with our chief meteorologist, Don Slater, who has promised us a big cool down for the weekend.
Yeah, remember yesterday I said 24 hours from now, well, here we are, and it's happening right on in over the top of us. The cool front is dropping through with some scattered showers. Not much in the way of rumbles and thunder with this, but we are seeing some of that rainfall, and we are seeing that wind shift line move on through the region. Taking a look at that rainfall into the area right now, you can see it move through the northern neck, a little bit over the middle peninsula, and certainly on into the peninsula where we are seeing rainfall over Gloucester Courthouse on to Gloucester Point, White Marsh, and it's nothing real big, and no lightning going on out of these areas right now. A little bit of heavier rainfall going on toward Dandy, toward the Seaford area, on down toward Grafton. We've seen some of it move through the Fort Eustis area, Lee Hall area, but again, none of this is very big at all in terms of rainfall. Move to the south side, starting to see a little bit of rain now over the south central portion of Suffolk, but again, none of this is real big. Seeing some over portions of western Gates County, points southward, seeing a little bit more rainfall farther southward toward the Greenville, North Carolina. But again, you can see the big changes happening right now. We've seen sunshine all day long, but the cloud cover, the little bit of rainfall that's going on is that cool front moving through, and the weekend is going to be cooler, but still pretty pleasant. It'll still be okay. It'll be windy and a lot cooler coming up for the day tomorrow. We'll tell you all about that. Our autumn weekend ahead. It'll become autumn really night ahead. Autumn right now happening. We'll tell you how all of this is going to be affecting our weekend in just a few minutes.
And have that Wavy weather app loaded on your phone this weekend to track those changing temperatures.
Newport News police are investigating a home invasion where a man was shot inside his own home. It happened around 2:30 this morning on Moyer Road in the northern part of the city. That's near Warwick River. Detectives say 2 men broke into a 54-year-old man's home while he was sleeping. Police say the homeowner woke up, saw the suspects in the home, and exchanged gunfire with them. The homeowner was shot in the leg. He is expected to be okay.
And there's new information on a story we first reported last night at 11. A man shot in Portsmouth has died. 10 on your side has the video from Dale Drive just off Deep Creek Boulevard. The unidentified man was hit around 7:30 last night, and this morning we found that he died at the hospital. Police are looking for a suspect.
Tonight is absolutely your last chance to register to vote in Virginia, and the only way to do it at this point is online or having your mail postmarked by midnight. You'll remember a judge ordered the extension after the online registration system crashed with just hours before the original deadline. Now you'll be able to get your name in until 11:59 tonight. We have info on how to do so right now on Wavy.com.
And the presidential campaign will be coming to Hampton Roads this weekend. 10 on your side at Regent University today as the school prepared for a rally for Republican nominee Donald Trump. A poll out today from Christopher Newport University has Hillary Clinton leading Trump by 12 points, 45 to 33%. Tomorrow's rally begins at 3 o'clock, and of course 10 on your side will be there for full coverage starting tomorrow at 6.
Some good news tonight for a Chesapeake homeowner who spent the past 2 weeks battling with the city about fallen trees. Brandy Cummings told you about Carl Shannon earlier this week. He reached out to us saying several trees fell on his fence after Hurricane Matthew. Those trees appeared to be from a city right-of-way. After 10 on your side got involved, the city said it would handle the issue. Today, Carl sent us these pictures. Trees are now gone. Still to come on Wavy News 10 at 6. Some people at a local apartment building told they need to move for now. See the problem keeping them from their homes tonight.
Plus a costly mix-up for a local woman, how a case of mistaken identity is causing her to question a police department about what happened to her car. And Dawn has more on those big temperature changes for the weekend.
And Bruce is headed to Suffolk for a Friday night flight. All as we continue tonight. Stay with us.
Special needs children, unwillingly restrained and locked away.
Virginia's working on a new law to govern behavior control in our schools. Why some parents say it would still put their kids in danger.
Monday on Wavy News 10 at 6. Friday Night Flights, the longest-running high school football show in Virginia, touches down at 11:15 on Wavy TV 10 with incredible views from Jumper 10. Friday Night Flights, sponsored by McDonald's of Hampton Roads, Hampton Roads Transit Student Freedom Pass, and Casey Auto Group.
We asked our Mercedes-Benz customers about their experience at Tysinger.
I trust them that they're going to do the right thing for me, and they're just not pushy.
That's the Tysinger difference.
There's never any pressure. We're here to help people find solutions that work for them.
For a limited time, lease a new GLC 300 for $459 a month, or a new GLE 350 for $579 a month, including our exclusive pickup and delivery service.
The Tysinger Automotive Family, just off I-64 in Hampton, or at tysinger.com.
I did not email any classified material.
Really?
The FBI said that there were 110 classified emails that were exchanged.
Hillary lied. And another lie.
I respect the Second Amendment.
But behind closed doors, Hillary told liberal elites.
The Supreme Court is wrong on the Second Amendment.
Hillary will lie about anything to get elected. The NRA Institute for Legislative Action is responsible for the content of this advertising.
There's a place where practically everything is special. A one-of-a-kind place to explore, to delight in something old, something new, to find a gift, to make a memory. There's a place where thinking is definitely outside the big box. And, oh yes, to play. So come, rediscover your neighbor, the new Portsmouth. Visit portsva.com.
Welcome to Checkered Flag. I'm product specialist Jacqueline.
Not everyone is looking for the same thing when they walk onto a car lot. He may be looking for model information. She may want to quickly compare prices. They may want to see how much their trade is worth before looking at a new car. And that's okay. At Checkered Flag, we respect your time. Simply tell us what's important to you. Under this flag, we're here to help, not haggle. Checkered Flag. Fast, simple, smart.
Closed captioning is sponsored by Michael & Son. From the station on your side, you're watching Wavy News 10 at 6.
Dozens of seniors forced out of their homes when a pipe burst.
Residents told 10 on your side they have to be out by Tuesday. Nearly 2 weeks ago, a pipe burst damaging apartments in the Lakewood Plaza Senior Living Complex. This week, the complex told residents the restoration will take some time. They have to go somewhere else while the work is done. And we spoke to a caretaker for some of the residents. One of her clients doesn't have a place to stay.
She's in dire straits. She needs boxes to help move, and she has to be out by Tuesday, so that leaves them 3 days to get out.
10 on your side trying to ask management what they're doing to help, but the Lakewood Plaza's managers call for police on our reporter.
Next for you at 6, left with the bill. How a phone call to police ended up with a smashed window and a lot of frustration for a local woman.
You sent us your photos and videos. We couldn't have reported the scope of Matthew without you. Thank you for using the Wavy weather app.
To make sure our customers get the best service, I'm going undercover.
So you can pick it up
tomorrow afternoon?
Morning.
Wow, that's fast.
There's no disguising it. More care, less cost. Discover the elephant difference at elephant.com.
The 2016 Nissan Altima. An IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus. With forward emergency braking that could stop for you. Take on sudden stops in Nissan Sentra, Altima, and Maxima with intelligent safety shield technologies. Get to your local Nissan store today and save up to $4,250, or get a low $189 per month lease on the 2016 Altima.
How does Goodies work so fast? Here's how. Goodies powder races right to your pain to deliver relief. Fast. And now collect 4 of my trading cards inside specially marked boxes of goodies.
This is the 2017 GLA. Its breakthrough design, state-of-the-art cockpit, and stunning interior are everything you've come to expect from Mercedes-Benz. But there's one feature you'd never expect. Starting at $32,850. Lease the GLA 250 for $349 a month at your local Mercedes-Benz dealer. Mercedes-Benz, the best or nothing.
To make sure our customers get the best service, I'm going undercover.
I need to rent a car.
Jim?
Yeah.
We got you covered. Elephant called. Let us know you were coming.
Refreshing.
More care, less cost. Discover the elephant difference at elephant.com.
Experience miracles dozens of times a day. Introducing the Sports app on the all-new Contour from Cox. It's cable TV reimagined to get you right to the good stuff. Catch every play with the press of a button. Bundles including the new Contour Sports app start at just $89.99 a month. $100 prepaid card included.
You're watching Wavy News 10 at 6 with Tom Shad, Anita Blanton, Chief Meteorologist Don Slater, and Bruce Rader with sports.
Pretty interesting stuff going on outside. A live look over Norfolk, which is clouded over a lot in the past hour. We have some showers, and then a big change is in the forecast for you. So Don's going to have all of it for us in just a couple of minutes. Stick with us for more on that. But first, a case of mistaken identity like you've probably never heard before. This is from Suffolk. A woman says she got a call from police about a child being left in her car.
That's certainly a valid concern. Problem is she doesn't have a child. And what happened with police after that call has left her with a hefty bill. NHI's Kara Dixon is looking into this costly mix-up. Kara?
Tom, Anita, Jasmine Turner was definitely surprised when she got that call. Now, in a normal scenario, police would have saved a child's life with their quick response. Instead, no one was in danger, and it left Turner with a broken window. Suffolk resident Jasmine Turner never thought her wig would cause so much trouble.
So I just kind of threw it in the back seat. That was it.
But it wasn't. Thursday afternoon, Turner says she got a call from police while she was at the store. Her car was parked at Northern Shores Elementary School. A parent reported seeing an unresponsive child in the backseat of her vehicle. She says police told her there was a child locked inside.
Automatically, I'm like, what baby? Like, do you even have the right number?
Turner doesn't have children. She says police asked her how long it would take for her to return. She says she told them 5 minutes, but 5 minutes would be too long for a child trapped inside a hot car.
By the time I get from the Walmart back to my job, the police aren't there, but the windows busted out of my car and there's just glass everywhere.
Police didn't find an infant. Instead, they found this.
And there is the baby.
Turner's wig on a pile of blankets, now left out in the open due to the broken glass.
I really can't take my car anywhere because around Suffolk, I mean, anywhere, matter of fact, you never know. Somebody's just gonna look and be like, oh, well, she has her window down, so I'm free to do whatever.
She says it will cost hundreds of dollars to get it fixed, but police told her they couldn't pay. Turner believes the money shouldn't come out of her own pockets.
I just want my window fixed, and like, when I do get the window fixed, I need them to pay for me either being in a rental or whatever the case is, because I can't miss time of work. I have bills to pay.
The police department says they notified Turner about the city's risk management division to get repairs for her car. Turner says she hopes they can pay to fix the window and for a rental while the window is fixed. I'm Kara Dixon, 10 on your side.
Now, your Super Doppler 10 forecast with Chief Meteorologist Don Slater.
And the cool front is dropping on through with a little bit of rain. It really is a good explainer for what's going on and what's going on with our forecast. Here is Super Doppler 10 Live in combination with the wind over the past couple of hours. And one thing that's going on is the fact that the cold front itself is right on into here. It's outrun the actual rainfall, and there's not all that much rainfall going on. You'll also note that there's a little bit of a burst right on through here. We're starting to see more of a northwesterly wind, and that wind will kick on up a little bit later on during the evening hours. Rainfall, yeah, we got rainfall going on, but it's nothing too terribly big. It has been a little bit steadier across parts of the peninsula and the middle peninsula. Williamsburg area, you can see it going on into Gloucester County. Right now, Gloucester Courthouse, you've seen some rain. Gloucester Point, you've seen some rainfall, but it's not been all that big. We're seeing it into Matthews County, farther southward into Gloucester Courthouse, south of Gloucester Courthouse, and toward Dandy, seeing some rain. Grafton, seeing some rain. Point southward from there toward Menchville. But it's nothing too terribly big, and it's not likely to be real big. You saw one area just toward the Nansemond River as well, just popped up. And south of downtown Suffolk, we are seeing it southwest of downtown Suffolk on toward Nurney and Whaleyville, seeing a little bit of scattered light rainfall. Farther southward into North Carolina, some rain as well, but it's nothing very, very big and not expected to be anything more than just, again, just a stray shower or two dropping on through. Big changes are happening right now. You saw where the cold front is out into here, and let's check that with our future track computer model where everything is by 7 o'clock this evening. You saw some of that rain, and really it's on to the ocean front right now, so perhaps put a little bit farther eastward. Scattered light rainfall going on at 7 o'clock. At 11 o'clock tonight, nothing big, but more of a northwesterly wind by a little bit later on tonight, and some cooler air. 1 o'clock in the morning, rainfall coming to an end for the most part, and temperatures dropping on down into the low 50s, low to mid 50s coming up during the overnight hours. By 3 in the afternoon tomorrow, this is going 60, 61. I'm going around 63, a couple of degrees warmer, but still rather windy during the day for tomorrow. It'll be west to northwest at 10 to 20, gusting at times to 25, 30. During the day on Sunday, a little bit breezy for the eastern shore and parts of the south side, but again, nothing real big. It'll be in the 40s to start the day, and this is saying 63 to 65. I'm going a degree warmer than 65, around 66 degrees coming up during the day on Sunday, and there's where we are by Sunday evening, 57, 60 degrees. So it's right over the top of us. You can see the cloud cover just in the past 2 hours on up to the present time, starting to move on in. Temperatures are starting to drop, certainly into Newport News, 68, 77 still into Norfolk. So again, temperatures mostly in the low to mid 70s as that cooler air is dropping on in. Temperatures right now, 75, 76, 74. A little warmer in North Carolina, I'm thinking, well, not all that much. Parts of Virginia Beach, though, I bet we've still got temperatures in the upper 70s, near 80. But that cooler air is moving in, and you can see it with that northwesterly wind flow throughout the region, except for Elizabeth City. You're still warm right now and still a southwesterly breeze, but those temperatures are going to drop on down. 49 inland to around 56. Scattered rain through around 3 o'clock in the morning. Take you into the day tomorrow, some morning cloud cover, a lot of afternoon sunshine, and it'll be about 15 to 20 degrees cooler. 61 to 64 degrees coming up for tomorrow, rather windy. 63, 66 degrees on Sunday, warmer Monday, and then cooler again Tuesday and Wednesday.
You are looking live at the Nesbitt Suffolk Academy Marching Band. Another big night of high school football and Friday night flights and Virginia Tech highlights coming up next on the Sports Wrap.
Each biscuit is like a unique snowflake. A unique steak, egg, and cheese-filled snowflake. The steak, egg, and cheese biscuit or burrito. Only at Hardee's.
It's not October, it's Zerotober at Priority. That means 0% APR on hundreds of new cars and trucks. Every Priority dealership, most new car models, more than 2,000 cars and trucks. But the zeros don't end there. You'll pay 0 for oil changes for life, 0 for state inspections, 0 for lifetime engine guarantee, 0 for manicures on Women's Day Wednesdays. Don't miss Zerotober at all Priority dealerships.
You can have it all. Selecting a pediatrician for your child is a big decision. You want doctors your friends and families trust. You want offices close to home, work, and school. You want online appointments and after-hours care. You get all of that with a CHKD Medical Group pediatrician. Plus, our full family of pediatric specialists and surgeons, all from the name parents have trusted for more than 50 years. CHKD, where kids are more than patients.
And we're more than a hospital.
She placed her hand on the Bible, swore to defend against all enemies, promised to tell the truth, and lied about her finances, lied about sniper fire in Bosnia, lied about Benghazi, lied about the Clinton Foundation, lied about her private server, lied about her emails. So when Hillary Clinton says she will preserve, protect, and defend the United States, why would we believe her?
I'm Donald Trump, and I approve this message.
Oh yeah, it's time for a little straight talk. When you're hauling the kids, the toys, and Jake all inside your car, you quickly realize every inch counts. Here's the deal. Neither the Camry or Accord have the interior space you get in a Hyundai Sonata, which makes your life and theirs a lot more comfortable. Choose wisely. Choose Hyundai, all with America's best warranty. Drive a new Sonata with 0 down, $249 a month. Where? At your Hampton Roads Hyundai dealer.
As your agent, I want to welcome you, Todd. This is a classic. Double meat and cheese, grilled onions, Thousand Island.
No, I get 20% of that.
Introducing the Hardee's Classic for just $2.49 at Hardee's.
5 days after falling flat on their faces at Syracuse, Virginia Tech returned to Thursday night football last night and showed the nation they are still in the hunt for the ACC Coastal Division title. Hi, everybody. I'm Bruce Rader here at Nasman Suffolk Academy with the Nasman Suffolk Academy Band as we get ready for another big night of Friday Night Flights. They are celebrating homecoming and their 50th anniversary. But let's start with college football. And it was a former star of Friday Night Flights that helped the Hokies to their 37-16 win over Miami last night. Number 7 in the maroon, Bucky Hodges, who was all over Friday Night Flights during his quarterback days at Salem High School in Virginia Beach, scored 2 touchdowns and led the team with 7 catches.
I mean, I always feel like I got a mismatch. I mean, it don't matter who's out there. I mean, that's just how I feel. That's my attitude. I mean, it don't matter who across from me. Like I said, Gerard was putting on the money. O-line stepped up big. I mean, it was a good overall team win.
We know we didn't play our best game, Syracuse. We had a horrible taste in our mouth. And what better way to do it with a short week, a Thursday night game, 5 days later to get that taste out your mouth. So it's all credit to the leadership that we have on this team.
The Hokies are now tied with 22nd ranked North Carolina atop the ACC Coastal Division as they start the second half of their regular season. And ironically, Virginia will host 22nd ranked North Carolina tomorrow in the South's oldest rivalry. And you can expect to see another Friday Night Flights alum, running back Smoke Mizell, who had the best game of his season in the Who's last outing against Pitt. And while Virginia has only 2 wins this year, Mizell says every game is winnable from here on out.
Yeah, we just got to be consistent. It's just that simple. We still got 6 games left, and in my eyes, every team on our schedule is beatable. You know, we got some pretty good teams left, but they're definitely beatable. We just got to be on our A game.
Carolina at Virginia tomorrow. Redskins tight end Jordan Reed will not play against the Lions on Sunday because of a concussion. This will be the 4th game that Reed has missed over the last 2 seasons because of a concussion. And also, Redskins wide receiver Deshaun Jackson may not play as well. He has a shoulder problem. That won't be decided until game day. But Friday night is all about high school football. All right, Saints cheerleaders, are you ready for Friday Night Flights? The rain is beginning to fall here at Nasman Suffolk Academy as we get ready for their homecoming and their 50th birthday here at this private school. Katie Collette will be joining me tonight on Friday Night Flights. She's going to brave the rain along with all the fans and the band as they fly in for all the football games around Hampton Roads, and you can join Katie and I tonight at 11:15 for the best high school football show in the state, Friday Night Flights. We leave you tonight with the Nasman Suffolk Academy Saints Marching Band. See you tonight on Friday Night Flights.